In 2023, we became the new owners of an abandoned farm in central Portugal. Follow our story of resilience, growth, and the pursuit of a more sustainable and fulfilling way of life. Together we'll celebrate the beauty of nature, the joy of learning, and the wonders that await as we embrace the Portuguese culture and create our own unique escape within the breathtaking landscape.
Welcome back to Central Portugal. This week we're going to look at the borehole. I'm not sure we'll get it in the ground, but we're going to do some wiring, mess with the control box and see if we can get it functioning so we know it'll work underground, because getting water is one of our challenges, let's say. So right now I'm getting 40 litres of water out the car, and this will be for the horse. She'll drink 20 in the morning, 20 in the afternoon usually, and then I've got about another 100 litres in 5 litre bottles, which will be for the trees. This isn't, well, it's not a long-term solution. So today I'll be bringing these down to the horse and watering the trees. But if we can get this borehole working, this could be a thing of the past. So I'm super excited. So let's get on with it. The next job we have is trying to stack this hay a bit better. Got 3 pallets, not the best in the world, a bit damaged, but I'll have to do. There we go. It's not perfect, but they're off the ground now, so they can't get wet. So I just need to get a tarp over them now. Oh, got me out of breath. We didn't quite have enough room. I didn't want to go too high because Sophie won't be able to reach them. So found an old bench and put some on there, but the leaning tower of hay for now. Go on, bud. Next job. Come on. roll on irrigation. I just want to show you. This is the first olive tree I pruned. First or second, but I think it was the first. But I was on video saying I thought I'd butchered it. But the amount of growth it's put on this year, all this here, it's beautiful, absolutely stunning. It's going to be such a nice tree. I do think maybe we lose this branch and maybe this branch and make it more of a lollipop or a mushroom, and even all the suckers that are coming out the bottom, I should have really pushed all those over already, but I can't believe the amount of vigour it's put on. Not so much on this side, so maybe we lose this one too, but it has got some life in it. Maybe cut it here. But nature is so resilient. I don't even know if you can see me, but I want to show you how insane these tomatoes have gone. They definitely need some pruning, but we have all this lamb's quarters in the way, so I'm going to cut some of it down and use it for mulch. But yeah, let's get rid of this forest. The last time we used these, I think, was when we were cutting brambles up there when we first got the property, so hopefully they've still got their sharpness. Well, that'll do for now, but that's a big old pile of organic matter there to put on the compost heap. But now we can see tomatoes, and they're absolutely huge. Let me show you closer. So I think I really need to take some of the suckers off, but it's quite hard to know where to even start. There's just mass everywhere. I've definitely left these far too late. There's tomatoes everywhere. I might get in from the back, might be easier.
Easy rider on the highway, station wagon going slow, windows open, you are basking in the bluegrass radio. It is easy now to see you with your hand out on the wind. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Pink azaleas by your driveway, shade our leisurely goodbyes. In your terry cotton sweater, with your arms sweeping the sky. It was then I had known you.
Right. So guys, this video isn't sponsored by the Fantastic Wallpowers, but I have to give them a shout out because if this works and it runs off this box, this will be a game changer. So it may seem counterproductive to wire it up just from the motor for the borehole, but I want to make sure that this works first under this wiring, under this setup, before I add a 100-meter long wire and put it 70 meters in the ground. So let's give it a go. Let me move any cats out of the way, just in case any electrical issues. Come on, Snow. So I've double checked. I think we're all good. Let's see what we can do. I've put the incoming power into this power box onto a plug socket. The simple reason being, one, we'd ideally like to power it from this, but worst case scenario we could use the generator or both. So let's see. So let's turn this on. Let's put AC on. Let's make sure there's no kittens about. They're having a play at the moment, so they're everywhere, but all exposed electrics are enclosed in here. Sophia's on hand in case I blow myself up, which I shouldn't do. So that's plugged in. This is the moment of truth. Got auto auxiliary. I think it may. Oh, is that off? Rookie error. I think the brake switch is off. Yep. I don't know how these boxes are at giving immediate current. So this little box here, I think I've set it between 9 and 11 amps. So it may struggle to start off with and then eventually kick in once the capacitor and everything works. Let's see. If it works, it'll be absolute genius. Let's try this. Let's nip this shut just in case. Safety first, eh? The moment of truth. I must say, it's a nice looking setup in there. I need to cable tie the capacitor down so it's nice and tight, and just maybe give everything a neaten up once I put the long wire on. But one frustration I had was that these sort of bungs here, they're all cross-threaded, so they're not really fully working, so I'll have to clip this to the wall, I think. Right, moment of truth. We have lights. And we have a spinning motor. Wow, it's using 8 amps. So maybe the clicking, obviously it's this box here in the middle, sort of not being happy to start off with because it's not getting the 8 amps, but it does eventually. So I've set it between, I think, it's 7 and 11, I can't remember now, but it just means if there's any faults, I've got a few ways that it's going to protect itself. So let's try again. But can you see the all powers here? Let's see if you can see how many watts we're using. Okay, let's go. 630, 910, 914, 917, 916, 920. I think we're settling at about 920, 925. It seems like it's running off 8 amps. Let it run for a minute and see if it cuts out or anything, but I think we are in business. Sorry about the wind. Yeah, 8.1 amps. Feels good. Nothing's tripping, nothing's melting, that's always a good sign. We're still on 100% on the all powers. 945 watts, say. So it says the starter is up to 1,500 watts, and then it runs at about 1,000 watts, so it's about right. And the fact it runs from this box, this box can take in 1,000 watts, so we can, in essence, I don't know how much more the usage will go once we put this down 60 meters. Maybe it takes twice as much power, but that's just amazing. Sophia,
I hear a noise.
can you see this little thing spinning here? Don't get too close, I want you to touch it, but this is what's going to be sending water up from the borehole.
Oh my gosh.
And let me turn it off. And the camera is about to fall. Let me just prop you guys up a bit better.
I love the cat hiding behind the power bank.
Yeah. Look how neat that is. Just made it one. This, I'm guessing you guys back at home may message and say, why don't you just wire it up to the long 100 metre wide to start off with? But I didn't want to get it wrong, or I just thought, let's just see if this works first, and then I can undo what I've done, because it may not have worked first time. Maybe it would have taken me 3 or 4 attempts.
And we may not have been able to power it by the solar bank.
Because the wiring diagram in the box is different from the wiring diagram which the guy in the shop suggested.
Yeah.
And things online are different. I think everyone does it a little bit differently. Hey guys, do you approve of our new water? Well, so I think my job tomorrow will be to undo this, get the on the top of this is just the motor element of the borehole pump. The pump is actually on top, so this is the motor. The pump goes on top, and that's what's going to pump the water. So let's get this in a bucket tomorrow with the top half installed. Let's get 100 meters of wire on here, and let's see if we can get it to squirt some water. And if we can, absolute game changer. When we first got here, a big win was getting a roof over our heads. Then it was having power, thanks for all powers. And now it's going to be water. Shelter, power, water. We're growing some food. I feel like we're slowly getting there. Wow. Let me just turn this off so we don't have any naughty kittens get electrocuted. So there we go. Hey, yeah, what do you think? Do you want some food? I would say this is a successful day. Hey, do you want to play? Come on then. All your friends are coming now. This one, he was more black when we first got him, and look how beautiful his colours are now. The whites, the gingers, the blacks. We've given him the name, temporarily I suppose. You're covered in dirt, where have you been playing? We've given him the nickname for now, Marmord, which is like marble. So he looks like a piece of marble. Love him. Come on then guys, let's get you some food. You don't want to be under there, cat. Luckily it's not plugged in, eh? Come on guys. Anyway, no, don't run that. Anyway, let's see you tomorrow. But big success. Sophia,
Yeah?
we're gonna have a tap.
Oh my God.
See you tomorrow. Come on, you can do it. Come on. This one always makes me laugh. He, out of all the cats, they're all quite good at feeding. He's definitely onto solid foods now, but we can't not give him any milk. The other ones seem to latch straight away, whereas he sort of talks to it and goes meow 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 meow. When we first had them, so 2 weeks ago now, they'd have like 4 or 5 mil of milk, and we were like, wow, that's a lot. This guy, I reckon he'll chug the whole thing. Marmori will be next. We feed this one first. Let me try and turn the camera. I'm here trying to feed these two, and I don't know if you can see this, but they're all... Oh, they've stopped now, but they're all running over to Sophia. Look, you've had the whole bottle. Marmor, we have to give you some, we have to make another one. So when we first had them, a bottle seemed to last, like, go between all 7 of them. And now it's like a bottle each. Well, this guy has a bottle. Do you reckon the rest have like half a bottle?
It
depends,
how much
yeah.
food they've eaten.
That's it, buddy. And now look, you won't want to let go. That's it. Look, there's almost nothing left in there, buddy. Oh, bud.
Like Snow's just finished a bottle, but he only usually has 10 mil.
Oh yeah.
So.
Right, guys, let's get another one for you. Like I said before, we'll see you tomorrow. It may be a bit loud, but the reason why I'm wearing this is because we followed the Jenny and we're going to see this borehole fires up. Let's have a look. There we go, so we'll do a few more tests first.
Why? You can't look. I think it's just not enough water in there.
It's already sent it down.
Yeah. Oh my god, we've got water.
Because the water's been here for a little while. It was warm. So guys, we have warm water. The reason why the plastic's all here is because a few of the joints I need to do some heat wrap on and just finish it all.
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure it's going to fire up.
Yeah, but that's amazing.
So now we need to wrap the bits up.
Heat wrap this little section of wire here. This is all neat and ready to go. There's 100 meters of wire here, and this is on a plug socket. And then this joint here, I've linked them all, heat wrapped all these bits, and then I've got a big, real thick bit of heat wrap here, which I can put over that. Heat wrap, maybe tape a bit and cable tie, just so it's super watertight.
And then submerge it.
And then we can tighten this up.
Put it into the deep depths of the...
Yeah, get the tube on, put the clamps on, and then just slowly lower it.
And obviously at some point...
You may be too high. I think.
Oh wow. At some point in the farm, they obviously did have a really good water system, because there's you just see these little bit of pipes that stick up around the land, and a couple of them here are always full with water, even though we haven't had rain. So
I think there's previously been taps here and there and everywhere, and they've just been gone over with a brush cutter, and they're just so if we can dig a hole and put a connection on, and we can maybe reintroduce some of those parts. But wow,
that's exciting. This
is really well.
Come on, Walty.
What are the things you need to sort of survive? You need a shelter, so we've got that somewhat. We're so close to having water now.
We've had power for a while,
and then we've got power, so we're almost there. We're very, very close. And if we have water, you know what that means. We can build a pond. But I'll finish this now. I don't think we'll have time on this video to get it in the ground because it's Thursday night, so I've got to edit tonight, get this video out, and then hopefully when we come back next week it'll be in the ground and we can start another project. How amazing is that?
So exciting.
Wow. Right, come here so I can say goodbye to the lovely people. Guys, I don't think I emphasised it so much in the last video, but can you believe how
the support we've had
fundraiser
for the kittens has just been incredible.
Like
and they're all super strong and super feisty now.
They're starting to turn their nose up at the bottles.
Yeah.
They're onto solid food.
Yeah.
I think they're not too many weeks off looking for new homes.
I think probably 2 weeks off.
So we have one person interested in one of the white ones. So we need to really advertise
Friend
them
of
now.
ours, Martin's having
The Brillo Baxter.
So that's 2 out of 7. We'll probably keep one, so that's
Yeah.
3 out of 7. So if there's 4 of you out there that are looking for little kittens, let us know.
And thanks to you guys, it's going to have the funds to worm them, to neuter them, to give injections and whatever they need.
Yeah.
And they've had obviously the best Royal Canin food to get them strong.
Because the milk isn't cheap.
Yeah, it's like €30 this box of like powdery stuff, and it's a cute little bottle.
But because there's 7 of them,
And it just goes.
Yeah, they just go through it all. But yes.
But honestly, we've been overwhelmed by the sport. I don't think I said in the last video like how thankful we were. Like I thought it'd be. Bless you. I thought it'd be like, I don't know, €20 you might get in it. That'd be fantastic. But I think we've got over €450 now. It's mind blowing. So honestly, genuinely, thank you so much. If any of you work with boreholes, and I know someone's emailed me before about the previous one. Any tips, advice before we sink it into the ground, please let us know.
Yeah, because once it's going down, I'm not sure it's going to come back up.
And what do you guys think of these tomatoes? They're all popping little tomatoes here and everywhere.
I can't believe you'll have to get the camera and show them.
I'll show them. There's a big bunch down there.
There's they almost look like grapes. There's that many on one little bunch. It's insane.
But imagine we have water soon, so we can irrigate all the trees, we can have a pond, we can have a veg garden, we can have little dripper systems.
Oh, so exciting.
I think it's going to be all go now.
And we can pipe water into the house then.
And really, as a I suppose, from an ecological standpoint, I know we've had to go to the font to get water, and that's been a necessity. But the footprint of going and using diesel every day.
Yeah, we can recycle
Obviously,
these plastic bottles.
even if we I don't know if the all power is going to be strong enough to power the pump all the way down the ground. We'll try it next week, but. Even if we have to use this generator, it's very, very economical.
Yeah,
more
gosh,
so than
we
bringing
never
a car.
fill that thing up with fuel, really.
€10 every 2 or 3 months. It's
it really doesn't use a lot at all.
So yeah, it's gonna be really good. Lots and lots of good projects on the way.
I think we really finally feel like we've made some serious progress, haven't we? We've got our kitchen
can get water into the house.
We can
get water into the bathroom.
Yeah.
We can plumb up a shower to the outhouse.
Yeah, which is coming really, really soon.
Yeah.
Oh yes, just in time for winter and the rain.
Mm-hmm. So the time is now. It's Thursday, and my watch has died. It's about 6:30, 7.
Yeah, I think it's about 6:30.
So in about an hour's time, I can get on the lawnmower and neaten it round by where the borehole is, and then we can sink it in the ground tomorrow.
Sink it in this weekend.
Oh, let's go. But yeah, thank you for everyone that's given advice and support, and it's so nice having this community around us. Somebody I met through YouTube and through moving here, I had a problem where I couldn't we couldn't pay for this from the shop. Our cards wouldn't work, so they just met me in our local town, paid for it on their card, and I transferred the money. And this sort of support,
because the shop was quite small, so they didn't accept transfers, which was odd. But
so yeah, it's just the general support we've had. Oh, we're just amazed. But I'm going to get in there now and start editing, take this video out, and then tomorrow
wrapping.
We're going to start. Yeah, I'll get this all done tonight. And then tomorrow, let's get this in the ground. We might get a few shots of us lowering it on the first time we fire it up. But then I think next video, let's start something new.
Yeah. See you next week.
See you next week, guys. Oh, fell over. Blooper.